対決でビリになってしまったので、ちょっと夜も遅いですが夜な夜なコソ練したいと思います。 PGA ツアーでね、ちょっとコソ練ちょっとね、しかもね10オーバーだったかな、10オーバーで10オーバーか、10オーバーだったんでね、これはまずいと思ってちょっと練習します。PGA ツアーでもねすごくね難しいんですよね。これでポイントを稼いで服とかいろいろ買えるので、クラブとかだからこれでちょっと練習がてらポイント稼いでいいクラブをね買いたいなと思ってます。早速バンカーか。
Nobody's thinking about the money and the excitement and the major wins. And this is honest with you, you are literally so excited to hit that first tee shot.
届かないか。
You really don't care where it goes, but you want it to be in play. But you just,
プレーすればね。
let's just get going. That's the only thing that you can possibly comprehend is hitting that ball. That's the only thing you can. I dare any other player to say, well, this is
right.
First of many unbelievable opportunities. Listen, we can talk about everything that they want to achieve or what their career was, but right now their one and only goal is getting that first tee shot in play somewhere.
Can't wait to find out what happens here.
Oh,
that's a great save.
Nice.
What an effort.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee, great recovery.
She's currently tied for 12th. Time to tee off at the second. And after that par, they're looking for something good here.
早いが出ちゃうんだよね。今もねだいぶ早いが出ちゃう。
hate it when you hook it that bad.
バンカー
This next shot coming up from the sand.
だかやってくれ。 OK。
Fairway bunker shots aren't the easiest, but you made that look pretty straightforward.
はい、ここでしっかり。
She's got this to save par here.
氷だからあんま曲がらん。切れる。
Gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
切れるか。
This is a bogey putt coming up. That's annoying. You should make that.
今のは最悪。
And in it goes.
ない。
Sitting at 2 over for the event.
39位まで落ちる。
Oh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
まずい。まずい。
Right into the water on that one.
だよな。
Getting ready to play their third.
Oops, this one's headed for the rough.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet. That's well holed.
ダボか。
And that's a little disappointing. Dropping some spots on the leaderboard.
やばい、順位は75位まで落ちた。
Well, it's time to clear the mind of that double bogey. Step up onto the tee with a bit more confidence.
だからね、曲がっていくね、多分。
Oh no, is that heading towards the bunker?
どうだ、バンカー越えるか。越えない。
Lining up now, this shot from the fairway bunker.
強めに打たないとね。
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. And here we are with the third shot.
からガシャンと入れちゃいたい。 どうだ。転がりすぎか。
Well, I hope she makes this one because it's for par.
流れてるな。切れるんだ。
Gallant attempt. And this one will be for bogey.
ボギーか。
8 shots back after that hole.
順位下がった。101。やばい
Let's see
ね。
what happens here at the
ど
fifth.
んどん下がっていくね。
That's a swing only a mother could love there, Luke.
右に行
Well,
く
this should be
な
unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here. Well, a man on the ground, John McCarthy, would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
Well, they ended up in the deep stuff, but the lie could have been a lot worse.
あー、ちょっ
The
とこれ
lies aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough.
パーで上がりたいね、とりあえず。
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Oh, these are big momentum
Get that,
putts.
yo.
Let's make this one from 9 feet. It's on a great line.
おー、危ない。
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it.
上がれた。ちょっと順位
Sitting
上がった
at
かな。
5 over for the event.
上がってない。
Time to tee off at the 6th.
あーこれ、ナイス、ナイス、ナイス、ナイ
Yeah, that one will play.
ス。フェアウェイに落としたいよなと。完璧。あ、ちょっと
She'll
漏
have
れ
to
た。
find a way to bounce back from that one. Getting ready to
Maybe
play
you'll
their
see it.
third. Setting up from the first cut here. The green. They can hold it from here.
ガシャン。ああ、全然違う。
Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Judging it beautifully.
Big putt for par coming up. Yeah, good putt.
Pucker.
Well hold.
あ、まあ、オッケーオッケー。パーで回ろうしかない。
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Opting for the 5 wood.
I'd say this needs to hit a house, but there's no houses
あ、
in
ラッキーラッ
sight.
キー。うわ、結構転がる。
Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Outside chance of the birdie,
Ore
but a
birdie
two-putt
ne.
here is still good.
かな、上り。
Okay, steady now. Just 3 feet to the cup. Those are the kind of putts the best in the world make with monotonous regularity.
だいな。
Well,
あら、
to be honest, those are the putts you
やば
have
い、
to make
右
at
に
this
打っ
level
ちゃっ
of
てるスティ
competition.
ックが。
And that's all she
もっ
wrote.
たいない。
Sitting at 7 over for the day.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a
130 ま
good
で落ちちゃっ
sign.
た。まあ、
Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Time for the second shot at the 8th.
あ
Looks to
ー、
be
噛
going
んだ
with
ね
the 4 iron. And here we are with the third shot. She makes this. It'll be a good par.
まっすぐ。まっすぐ引いて。ああ、左に打っちゃった、
Oh,
ね。
what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And the putt drops, and we're moving on.
右に引いてるな。
Currently at +8 for the day.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
140になっちゃった。
Here we are at the
Ah,
final
sí, no,
hole on
pero-
the front 9. It's like that ball had a magnet in
あ
it
あ、
for the
これな
bunker.
い。
Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this line look like, mate?
And that ball really dug into this bunker. It's
パーファイ
she's
ブ。
deep,
パーファイブ
boys.
だ
She's
ね。
deep.
Playing this shot from
風が吹いてるから。
120 yards. Opting for the 6 iron. Come on, get down.
ああ、奥か。
That was wonderfully done.
下り
Always
む
love
ずい
these
ぞ、これは。
opportunities, especially when it's for
こう
birdie.
曲がるよ。 からもっと曲がって、あ、ダメだ。結構転がる。うわ、漏れちゃう。
Time to get the chipper back out. This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. 12 feet to the cup coming up. Oh, so close. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. Okay, let's head to the next. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Well, now you just got to pray for a good lie, because that one's heading towards the sand. Setting up in the bunker here. Got some good distance on that one. Getting ready to play their third.
Nicely done.
This putt about 11 feet in distance. That's frustrating. Job done. Let's head to the next. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Yeah, I can understand if you're disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to bounce back. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff.
Okay.
Time for the second shot at the 11th. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Okay.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt,
これ見ようかな、もうバーディーだから。
putting for birdie.
やっぱちょっともうちょっと切れる。
Oh, this looks pure.
Ooh,
right by the hole. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
パーだね。
Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
よし、パー3。吹いてるからちょっと。
Looks to be going with the 6 iron.
This one needs to find a patch of gravity in a hurry. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
All right, safely out of the bunker, and now a chance to make a putt. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. That's good grit there.
And that is a nice up and down out of the greenside bunker for the par.
Currently at 11 over for the round. They say the 13th is an unlucky number, but I don't see it for you. The tee is yours. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
Well, it's in the first cut, and it's deep down in there, guys. Let's see what happens.
Okay, fairway, okay.
And that shot back in the fairway. And here we are with the third shot.
止めたいな、ベタピンで。弱い。
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Playing their 5th shot.
最悪。
Great touch. Really nicely played.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And a little slide down the standings after that hole. This hole here is a par 4. Oh, that's a stunner. How well she's swinging it. Second shot here on the 14th. Going with a 3-wood here.
わ、登らなかった。登らなかった。だね。これ難
This
し
is
い
an
よ。
extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. That putt will end up short.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
Well, that hole's behind us.
Nice.
Water play. Currently 12 over for the day. Teeing off here at the 15th hole. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. It's on a good line. Solid par putt, that. Matt Kuchar currently leading the field. You've arrived at a par 4.
だもんな。しっかり最後までやりますよ。
Not a bad line, this one. Second shot here on the 16th.
これもいいね。これもいいんじゃない？
Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left.
Okay.
Good shot there. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Well, that'll help you move up the leaderboard. And let's have another look at that one.
結構なロングパットだよこれ。だね。ライン見てないからね。ナイス。ナイス。
Matt Kuchar is atop the leaderboard with a 2-stroke lead. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
They're needing to make something special happen, and I can't think of a better opportunity than now on this short par 4.
No, this one looks to be heading down the runway. Second shot here on the 17th.
Oh,
well played.
いいね。
A 7-footer right here. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
What kind of rhythm is that? It must be tough falling out of bed every day with a rhythm like that.
Second shot here at the 18th. Getting ready to play their third. Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, what's she looking at?
That's about a 24-foot putt, I'd say.
Just didn't drop. Just 6 feet between her and the hole. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This next putt is for Bogey. And with that putt, her event has come to an end. As they say in the classics, Rich, you can't win them all.
No, Luke, you can't, but I got to say, quite the performance nonetheless.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. This PGA Tour event brought to you by 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Luke Ilvey alongside Rich Beam here in Las Vegas. It's known as Sin City, but we're at TPC Summerlin for the golf. What's this course like?
This golf course historically plays firm and fast and yields lots of birdies. So players going into this week know full well that they have to have the putter going. They need to hit a lot of greens, but they also need to make sure that they're making 5, 6, 7 birdies a day out there. Because if they're not, if they're struggling with birdies and only making pars, then the entire field is going to pass them by. It's a great opportunity because historically the wind doesn't blow very much and all the par 5s are reachable, but still having to make birdies, knowing you need to make birdies, isn't always the easiest thing.
We're in Vegas, and you can even see the famous strip from the golf course. Do the players need to roll the dice, have a little gamble out on that course?
I think you have to gamble everywhere on the PGA Tour, but in Las Vegas, I think it's required, isn't it?
Be rude not to. It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's head out to the action. That's heading for the fairway. Second shot on the second. Opting for the 9-iron. This one might need to get down a little. Not bad. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Yeah, that's well judged. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. Currently at +1 for the day.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Bit offline that one. You're now into the lap of the golfing gods. And John, what's this one looking like?
Well, guys, the lie is, you know, considering the situation is pretty good. Hopefully they can get a hold of this one.
Looks like this one's going to the beach. Time now for the 4th shot. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. It was on a good line. Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. And down it goes. And with that effort, now 3 over for the tournament.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
The 4th at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole. Just be accurate on approach. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
She's got a good chance to change her fortunes on the greens here. This would be a good momentum putt. Oh, just missed. And this putt coming up for her par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. The 5th at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. So I might need to see it. Well, it's found the surface, but that's about as much as you can say about it.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
The old-fashioned hammer hands. That'll ruin any putter's stats. A good stroke. And down she goes. Trailing by 7 after that hole. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Playing this shot from around 120 yards. That's not what they were looking for.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
She needs this to save par.
Nice.
And this next putt, it's for bogey. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. This one might roll into the rough. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
This one's for bogey. Just can't seem to get off the bogey train here, Rich.
Yeah, making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3, playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Steady on. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And in it goes for the par. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Should find the green here. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Is that a rush of blood? This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. And that's for birdie. Well holed. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. The 10th at TPC Summerlin is the beginning hole of a back 9 that has many challenges and also a lot of fun holes. Not overly long at 420 yards. You're just trying to avoid any trouble off the tee so you can get a clear shot at this green. A chance to begin the back nine with a birdie. Going with the 8-iron here. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
This would be a great up and down. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Yeah, you'll take that. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Choosing the 9-iron here. Getting ready to play their third.
That doggle hunt.
Putting for par. Ouch, that hurts. Bogey putt coming up here. And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4, 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. From around 120 yards here. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Uh-oh, there's water over there. And here we are with their 4th. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. Oh, I love these momentum putts. Right on 10 feet. Let's go hole it. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And this next putt here is for a double bogey. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Sitting at 8 over for the round.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5, measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Pretty good shot there.
Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
Well, it looks like this is about 21 feet.
Okay, steady now. 7 feet to the cup. And there it is. Sitting at 8 over par for the event. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3, playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Well, she should be happy with that. Anywhere on the green was a good shot.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
That's frustrating. This is a par putt. Well hold. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to the green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. This would be a great up and down from this spot. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Ooh, nice looking putt. Nicely holed. And for par. Sitting at 8 over for the event. The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Getting ready to play their third. Woo, back there, horsey.
Oosh, they shot.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Lining up the birdie putt here. Just didn't drop. Can make this one. It's for par. And that putt will drop. Well done. Justin Thomas is our current leader. The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this one is for her par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Justin Thomas is atop the leaderboard. He's got a one-shot buffer. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Opting for the 9-iron. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th, and a chance for birdie at the last. And this putt for a final score of 78. Tracking. And with that putt, concludes this player's round. No victory, but certainly plenty of experience to be gained from that performance.
Always something to learn in this game, and hopefully this player has learned a lot.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Ben, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
概要欄に順位貼ってあるんですけど、書いてあるんですけど、今3人中2位でね、通算です、1年間で。追い上げられてるんですよね。優勝するとトップに近づける。1位が3ポイント、2位が1ポイント、2位が0ポイントで年間計算してます。よし、じゃあ今日のところはこれで終わりたいと思います。結構ね、アイテムが解放されたのとお金がもらえたので、またちょっとどうでも変えて次の大会に挑もうかなと思います。はい、では今日もご視聴ありがとうございました。